What's up, guys? My name is Bentonison1, and welcome to Castlevania. So, I apologize if I sound a little sick. Basically, what I wanted to do this year for the month of October was play through some scary games, and I chose Castlevania. So, I somehow by miracle was able to find a good way to record off my NES, and now here we are doing this. So first off, you jump past the gate there, you can make a treasure spawn and get it. It's harder than it looks. I usually don't go for it, but the way this game works is the more points you have, the more one-ups you'll get, etc. So right now I'm just farming points and hearts. So hearts allow me to, they're basically like an ammo counter. Like they allow me to spend them to use items and stuff. Most items only use 1 or 2 hearts, but this stopwatch I have here actually uses 5 hearts. But I only use it about 1 time, so it's whatever. Just slashing away some zombies here. I am post-commentating this. I recorded the gameplay earlier today, so yeah. That little cross item, basically what it does is just kills every enemy that is visible on screen, so there we go. This game also, the levels are split up into stages, so level 1 is stage 1, 2, and 3. Level 2 is stage 4, 5, and 6, and etc. So on and so forth. There are 6 stages in this game, each getting progressively more difficult. Like stages 1 and 2, the enemies only deal 2 ticks of damage. Stages 3 and 4, they deal 3 ticks of damage. Stages 4 and 5, or stages 5 and 6, I'm sorry, they deal 4 ticks of damage. So there we go. Or levels, sorry. Stages are these little mini levels. I don't know. Right there I use the stopwatch to kind of freeze up the enemies there. That gold pot is called the Invisibility Pot. It basically makes me invisible yet invincible. That's really the key. So that little tile with a 2 on it is called a double shot. It allows me to have 2 of my items on screen at one time. So that's how I was able to keep pelting the axe at that bat boss and, keep going. So enjoy this sound of the hearts counting down at the end of the level. But that is level 1 of Castlevania, so pretty good introduction, not too bad, right? Now time for level 2. There's a piece of treasure right here. If you kneel there, climb down the steps and get it. Now the treasure will despawn, so you have to go get it as soon as you see it. That's just a good rule of thumb. I don't know if I'd say level 2 is my favorite, or not. Either level 2 or level 3 is my favorite in the game. Level 3 definitely has my favorite music, but yeah. So, I know I've been gone for a while, school kinda, hampers things down a bit. It makes it harder to record, but I did want to get something out in the month of October. This is what I'm doing, so I hope you guys do enjoy this video. So right there, I'm just kind of I apologize. Using the cross to abuse. If you see me skip a candle, it's probably because it has a weapon that I don't want. So right here, I use that Medusa head to damage boost up and skip that, about half of that section, which there's only like a little treasure bag and a pork chop, which doesn't matter because there's a pork chop right there. So that's how we do that. There are pork chops and treasure hidden in the walls and stuff. You just gotta know where to look. You gotta know where it is. So You see me being careful around those crushers, it's because they are a one-hit kill, and you're in for a real bad time if you keep getting hit by those, so. Right here, these double dragon skull things, they are kind of a pain in the ass to deal with, honestly. But they only take about 6 hits to kill or so. So we are in the last hallway before the boss of this level, which is Medusa. So I'm just collecting more hearts. There we go. And now is when you'll notice a theme here. I fight pretty much every boss in this game with an exploit. Now, that triple shot tile, usually I get it in one of those candles in the previous hallway, but I didn't. So that's why Medusa was able to get free and move around a little bit. If you have that triple shot tile, you just keep spamming holy water at her, she is done for. I'll let you guys enjoy that great sound. That is the hearts ticking down. Here we go. Level 3. This is where things get real. I feel like this is the difficulty spike of the game for sure. We're introduced to the best enemies in this game. These little jumping gremlin dudes. They are a pain in the butt, let me tell you. We're really going to notice how painful they are in stages 4 and 5, but stage 3, they're not so bad, but man, that enemy is annoying. And they are in every stage from here on out, so if you don't like them, get ready. These bird enemies, however, are not, so. These birds kind of fly in a random pattern, so yeah. Just try to hit them. They will come and zoom at you, but there is a hidden treasure in this section, but I do know where some more hidden treasures are than I grab in this run. But it's really not necessary to grab everything. It's more important to grab hearts and keep the weapons you need. You'll notice, like, there are a bunch of weapons in this game. Knives, crosses, holy water, stopwatches. But I only grab weapons that are going to be useful for certain sections or certain bosses, so that candle right above my head there has a cross in it, so I need to grab that. So, and one thing I want to say, I got hit by that Medusa head on the stairs. When you get hit by an enemy on the stairs, Simon doesn't take that giant knockback that he's notorious for. So that is a useful thing to keep in mind. I will be kind of exploiting that in stage 6, so. I cut it close here. I get, I take a lot of unnecessary hits there. At this point in the level, I was like, dang, I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill the mummy boss with only 4 ticks of health, because I might get hit twice, so. You'll just have to find out if I do. You can keep throwing the cross and get a triple shot tile pretty fast, but I don't know. I like to whip these birds as soon as I see them, because I don't know, this is just the way I like to go through this section, so. And if you noticed, at the beginning of the game, I broke a lot of pots and stuff, and got 2 different whip upgrades. Basically, each time you die, you go back to the base whip, which has the shortest range and does the least amount of damage. But by hitting candles and stuff, you'll collect whip upgrades, and you only need 2 of them to get the best whip, which is what I have, longest range, and good damage, so yeah. There, I tried to bunch the mummies up to the corner, and do a bunch of damage to them at once. That's the best way to do that fight. Just a fantastic sound. I love it. On to stage 4, which it might be my least favorite stage in the game, but I don't know, it's still kind of cool. Or if I say stage, I really mean level. I know it says stage. I might be kind of confusing you guys. I don't know why the game kind of does it that way. Right there, I grab the stopwatch and freeze, because fishmen will jump up and hit you on that little moving bridge. So I'm going to grab this holy water now and hopefully keep it until the boss. So, well, not hopefully, but there is a way to damage boost and get up to where, like, these fishmen are walking. I find it easier just to do it the normal way here, just go through it normally. I got pretty good bat RNG, so they didn't hassle me too much, but now this section of the level is fun. So the key to this section is to keep moving, and these birds are going to drop these little gremlin guys, and just hit them as soon as you can. And that's the key to this section. So as you can see, I'm like, you know, going crazy. Sometimes birds will fly behind you and drop a gremlin guy. And what, like right here, what you want to do is just what I did there. Throw the holy water. Now I threw it a little bit early, but essentially it did work. And if you keep moving right, as soon as that dragon spawns, you can do what I just did and skip that dragon fight. Because you're going to have to fight 2 more dragons. So I actually have a bad fight with this dragon. Basically, you can hit fireballs with your whip, and they disappear. There's a little bit of a sweet spot for that dragon to stand, and I can usually take him out without taking too many hits. Same thing with this dragon upcoming here. I just get pelted with stuff by this dragon. I don't know what it was. I thought I was gonna die here. And even going into the boss, I was like, am I gonna have enough health to beat this boss? So, you know, I eventually had to, like, just... I beat the boss, I grabbed the double shot, 3 ticks of health. I know I can't be hit by Frankenstein and his little goon, but if you stand there, keep pelting him with holy water and mashing up and B pretty much, just whip him and kill him, and that should do it. Grab the red orb, and we are on to stage 5. Or level 5, I'm sorry. I keep saying stage. This is just gonna be a thing. Ooh. You know, the scariest thing in this game is playing it with the sound on, and when you beat the level, that annoying heart sound effect. Alright, you see these 2 gremlin guys? I struggled so much to try to get past them, but what I just did there, walking to the left and just jumping over them, is the best way to deal with them. Because this level is chock full of those guys, and honestly, the safest way to deal with them is to toss holy water at them, or just try to despawn them. So, I would probably say level 5 is the hardest level, even though I struggle more with level 6. Level 6 is basically just a rush to Dracula, but level 5 is like the dungeony area and stuff, and you gotta kind of know what you're doing. So basically, I came in this level with holy water, but there is a holy water spawn at the very beginning of this level if you do die. But you are going to want the holy water to fight death. It's just like not even fun to fight him without. That one-up that I just got, if you run in that corner and make it spawn, now it disappears fast, so you gotta go get it. That is the only one-up in the game. I'm not really sure why they don't have more, but that's just how it is. I don't have the good answer for you. It was just some cryptic NES find, so... Get another wall pork chop. They just seem to be randomly cluttered everywhere. I feel like I get most of them now, except for in stage 6. I know where like one of them is, and I just skip it. Alright, these night enemies basically walk in whatever direction Simon walks. So if I walk left, the knight walks left. If I walk right, the knight walks right. So that's how I was able to track him off screen there. Keep hitting. You can hit his axes and stuff. What I do there, throw holy water, walk to the left, and make him walk into the fire. that deals with the night. There is a candle there, but as an accident, we do not want to grab any other weapon except the holy water. We really want to keep it. So that candle to the right before you walk up the steps usually has a double shot tile in it. And if you... I already have the triple shot because of the previous level, but if you don't have it, you need to grab it. That should be plenty to kill death with, but oh my god. I can't stress to you enough. You do not want to fight that boss without the holy water. It is possible to beat him, but it is so much more of a pain in the ass to do it without the holy water than it is with. So, there is another hidden treasure here. I don't go for it. It's just kind of... I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of a waste of time, but... Right there. Just going to take that knight out. Now we only have a couple more sections before we get to the boss here. And so, once you walk through this door, you got another, like, dragon skull thing that shoots fire. Just be patient with it. Jump, stun it, and whip it to death. It takes 6 hits, by the way, to kill those things. So that dropped a knife, so I was like, yep, I'm not gonna pick that up. Whatever. Come up these steps, just kind of getting that sweet spot like I got. You don't have to waste any holy water. You can hit the dragon skull without having to worry too much about taking damage. Over in this corner, there is another pork chop that I'll grab. And now we get to the dumbest section of the game, where basically you just run, and you gotta time your jumps to stun these knights and throw holy water, and then jump over them. And that's kind of just a good way to get through this. Now, here's the boss. So, when you fight this boss, just do exactly what I did. Because otherwise he'll move around and start throwing these scythes, and they bounce around the screen, and it's all stupid. But, as you can see, the holy water and the triple shot, even the double shot, make very quick work of death there. Alright, so as y'all may have noticed, I haven't died yet in this game. That's gonna change in stage 6, and I actually die to something really dumb. But I'll when we get there, I'll explain to you guys what happens. But you guys remember that bat boss from the first stage? Well, now, or the first level? Well, now they're just common enemies. So what you want to do is just keep running to the left, grab the stopwatch, and freeze him. Just keep running to the left, jump over these guys. This is the best way to get through it. I like to jump over that fireball because I figured I don't want to be hit by that and the bat, so. Skeleton there. If you just go to the right immediately, he'll jump up on the platform, you can take him out. Now you do want the stopwatch here, but don't fret. If you die, like I'm about to, see, I just barely pressed too far to the left, and I walked off the staircase, and so I lost all my stuff. So now I'm trying to grab whip upgrades. I have the short whip, so I'm trying to be aggressive with the skeleton, but I get lucky. He drops a cross. He usually doesn't. This way I don't have to dance with this skeleton up here, and he drops a stopwatch, so I basically am at square one. Because these birds with these gremlins are going to start flying. So what you want to do is just use the stopwatch and get through this section. My heart almost pounced out of my chest there when I got hit by that bird. I almost fell off the stage. I would have absolutely cried, but that's it. Here we are. We're versus the big man himself, Dracula. Now, it took me about 3 attempts. This is the attempt you're seeing now is my 3rd attempt. I cut the rest of them out. But basically, what you're going to see me do is kind of slightly go into the boss room and peek out and just, I have a long pause here for some reason, but slightly go into the boss room, hit a bunch of candles, peek out again, walk down the stairs, walk back up the stairs, rinse and repeat until I have about 30 or so hearts. Because we're going to want those hearts for Dracula's second phase in particular. Because it is a two-phase fight. It's kind of... This boss fight is tedious. Let me put it that way. But the more you do it, the easier it gets, obviously. But, man, I did a lot of grinding for this game and trying to get good at it. And I finally, you know, am good at it. So, but if you just be patient, do what I do in this video. Get good RNG also. That's very important. You should have no problem with Dracula. So here we go. I should go into the boss after this. Let's see. Yep. So you want to immediately run all the way to the left and grab the holy water. Dracula's going to spawn. You want to throw it at him and hit him. It won't do any damage to him, but you'll get a lot of hits and get the double shot. Now, you can hit him more, get the triple shot, but the double shot's fine. And now you just want to start fighting Dracula. So first phase, he opens his cape and shoots fireballs at you. And he also kind of randomly spawns in places. So the trick is, when he opens his cape, immediately jump and hit his head, because if you do it slightly too late, you will miss him, as you'll hit him as he's teleporting and it won't count as a hit. So the timing is really kind of fickle, but very doable. You can get used to it. His tracking, if you keep moving, he's less likely to spawn on top of you, but he can spawn on top of you. So best strategy, keep moving, keep your eyes peeled for Dracula. And if he spawns on top of you, run away from him. Do not try to run through him. You're gonna get hit, and it's gonna be a bad time. I think he hits me right soon, actually. Yeah, right there. See? He spawned right in front of me. Nothing I could do about it. But that's it. Knock his head off, and now watch for Dracula's true form. So this is why we wanted the double shot, triple shot, whatever you want to call it. Now you can spam holy water, but the best way to save hearts and also keep him stun locked is to throw holy water, do 2 whip strikes, throw holy water, 2 whip strikes, rinse and repeat. Now, that is the best. I know it's pretty anticlimactic, but that is the best way to kill Dracula's true form. I think I let him out a lot because I was like, I kind of want to see what he does, like his moveset. And he just kind of jumps around and stuff like that. So I decided to end the fight there. And with that, that is the game. That is the entire game. That's Castlevania. Well, the entire game besides the credits. Which, the credits are amazing. They're kind of done like a movie credits. So I will sit back, let you guys enjoy the credits. But please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And stay tuned, because I might have some more spooky Halloween content coming for you guys. Till next time, Ben Tennyson 1 out.